Good morning. Another bright, beautiful morning on the Pennine Way. Another set of grumpy hikers having coffee. How are you this beautiful morning?
Chillier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've got leggings on again.
Yeah, the legs are gone. The legs are gone. You'll be glad to know. You can uncover your eyes now when you watch this footage. Yeah, it's a bit chilly and a bit windier. We had a bit of an incident this morning when we were making tea and coffee, as you do. Taking all the packs out from the tent, as you do, turned my back, and next thing I know is that guy shouts, "Tent! Tent!" And it was like rolling away in the wind.
I had no shoes on.
Yeah, that's his excuse. But yeah, nice day today. We have very little planned. We have planned to hike in yonder direction, to hit Sway, to hit Kelt, to hit the Tan Hill Inn, it's called, yeah. And that's that. Not saying we're staying at a Tan Hill, but beyond that, anything beyond that is a bonus, because basically what we're trying to do is to not get to Middleton today, which is easy because Middleton is another 25 miles, so we're definitely not making that. But we'd like to get as close as possible to it, so that we can have a long day off without taking a day off early.
Go there in the morning, get laundry, shower done, finish flying, then have a nice meal in the evening.
And then probably
nice meals to have.
And then probably set off stupidly early the next morning. The only possible, well, there's loads of possible things that can go wrong with that plan, but the main thing that will probably go wrong with that plan is that we're going to hit Middleton on Teesdale on a Monday. And if memory supplies correctly, on Monday everything in that town is shut, but I'm sure we'll find something.
It's warmed up a bit. Now we're heading down to a village. That might be open. Heidi's ahead, as you can see. Yeah, after every trail we clean our bottles out, and we have 2 bottles we fill up to carry water and one that we drink from. And today we found, and it's got a lot of mould in one of us, so we're after new bottles today.
It's no longer not quite as cold coming down. That's nice. And it's surprisingly dry, she says, pointing at mud. But this is literally the first sort of, maybe the second bit of actual boggy thing. This is usually a bog fest, this section. Yeah. I tried to get a tip replacement at Horse in the outdoor shop. Only to have a very friendly man in the outdoor shop telling me that I would need an outdoor shop. I mean, the shop in Horse it's nicely stocked for things like, socks and gas and rain gear and stuff like that, but it's not obviously an equipment shop as such, which is what he meant. They have these little rubber things to put on your tips to protect the tips, but once the tips are gone, nothing they can do. Unfortunately, that's the only such shop that I'm aware of on the whole of the Pennine Way, which means that I'm stuck with my tipless pole until the end of this trail. That's not normally a problem. It's only a problem on rocky ascents or descents, and I think we're over the worst of them. And of course on the moorland like this, the beautiful flags, the pole is a hindrance rather than a help, so I'm walking without poles at the moment, but that's flat walking, so that should be okay. It's 10:30. We've just left Swade and we're about to start what is possibly our least favourite part of the Pennine Way. 3 miles from Thwaite to Keld, which should be an easy hour and a half kind of walk, and will probably take us the better part of 3 hours. We've met a guy who'd come the other way, and apparently the trail is still as rickety and overgrown and whatnot as it always has been. You can see it going up there behind that little stone building. The rabbits like to undermine it, the bracken likes to overgrow it. The signposting does go missing at 1 or 2 crucial points, or did in the past. Let's see whether that's different. Yep, not easy.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful up here. But the rock's not as highly said.
You know, when I said earlier that the rocky uphills had stopped, because of my stick, I forgot about this bit. This one's a bit sucky. Every other step my stick goes flying because it's not actually gripping anything. But I think I stand here every time and take the same video, but it just never ceases to be utterly, utterly stunning.
Campsite down there.
You want to see me get stuck in a gate again? Is that it?
I actually think it might have been the gate last time, because that's got a hell of a swing back.
Oh, I see. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Yeah.
I like having a bit of a... Yeah.
Talk about getting your butt kicked by a gate.
Still going down. Still warm. You can see a turn up, can't you? Over there.
Yeah, we just revised my earlier assumption as to where the upper route is for the coast to coast. We're pretty sure it's you go there into this valley here, and that's where all the mining stuff is, and then you climb out over those moors.
Hi.
Meanwhile, we're not getting any closer to Keld because yes, this is the path. There was a nice bit of grassy stridey out bit. It lasted for about 5 minutes, and now we're back into scrumbly fallen walls, high bracken, proper scree fells. We've forgotten about the scree fells actually. And you can tell I'm getting tired because I'm talking half German. I mean scree fields, obviously. Feld is the German word. Just to give you a brief impression of what we mean when we say this path goes through tall bracken. That's what we mean. We made it to Keld.
Come on.
Took us 3.5 hours to do 3 miles.
Oh, that's a wicked. That's it. The ankles have been hurting for the last few days anyway, but
that trail is an absolute killer. It's just, yeah.
If I ever do it again, I'll go around. You can go around the stream, the river.
Yeah, at the bottom. Wow. Just follow the stream up on a much gentler path, but it's not the Pennine Way, but yeah. But we discovered something this morning, something pretty horrifying, and that is that our drinks bottles now look like this.
Got mould inside. We think it's mould.
We're pretty sure it's mould.
So both of them are going.
So we've just bought ourselves some Lucasades, not because we particularly like Lucasades, but because it was the biggest thing in bottles they had. And I mean a word about smart water bottles in the UK. Don't bother buying them. I know the Americans swear by them. American smart water bottles are completely different. These famous tops that allegedly are the reason you buy them when you're hiking because they fit on everything. They literally are the only thing that does not connect to the Sawyer filters here in the UK because they're a different size. The plastic these bottles are made from is, I don't know what, it is not like the American one. So just save your money. If you're in the UK, don't buy smart water bottles. It's, yeah. And they get moldy, but to be fair, I don't know how long we've had them, quite a while. Not much water in the swale. after 2 hours of very welcome break, we're on our way out of Kelt.
Yeah, that was needed.
We were just saying, by the time we got to Kelt, we'd basically been on our feet for 5.5 hours. We normally have at least breakfast break, and we would have been approaching the lunch break, like sharply approaching the lunch break at that point. It's like nearly 6 hours hiking without any sustenance. This is a dumb idea. But hey, so we're now on our way out. So we won't get very far today. We'll probably get to the inn, the Tan Hill Inn, I believe it's called, and probably pack it in there.
Yeah.
But
Somewhere to camp with toilets.
yeah. And after that is a big moor, which
Yeah.
is not hard to hike through, but nowhere to camp, obviously, because it's a moor, it's bog, so why not? But look at this, I mean,
It's been quite brutal today, going over there.
it has. It's done a number on Brian's ankles, as we said earlier. He's now taken some ibuprofen.
It's Heidi. We can just see Tannin in the distance. So we shouldn't be too long.
6:45, and we're almost done. Time to pay the piper. It's quite windy tonight, surprisingly. It was a bit of a struggle to get it up. But we're here now. Woo.